Hello, welcome to the for the Crystal Empire. So where we last left here our warriors. They've been traveling. Actually, how about you guys tell me for some inspiration?
Nah, we don't need it.
No? Is it only Haseo that needs it? It does look like Haseo only needs it. Alright, never mind then.
Yeah, we just had everything.
I shouldn't check him first every time.
Yeah. Take it away, Haseo.
How is he?
Anyway.
No.
You guys were on the Dragon Empire Island, came back home, solved the problems, blackmailed one of the nobles.
Great stuff.
And then we're asked to finish up the delegations here in the the ice fields, or as now it is called, the Alloyed Collective. You guys teleported to Quintana's home. Why is the utility bot punching Quintana?
Because she's kicked her feet up on the utility bot.
Oh,
Like an automaton. An ottoman.
Like an ottoman.
Ottoman, yeah.
Well,
enough.
he just sitting there in front of the fireplace.
That's where he was
Hmm.
put.
It's very distasteful to your actual Ottoman bot, the Autobot.
No, I don't like that.
Why do you use me as rest? I am Forge.
Hold on. You get the fuck back here.
That does not work. We both know he is more than 10 pounds.
I don't know, he's kind of small.
Just because
That's
he's small
more-
doesn't mean he's putting it.
I
10
just imagine
pounds
you
is-
use Mystic Hand to smoke without using your hands.
No, why would I do that? That's a waste of psionic power. Do you know how many calories that would burn uselessly?
But it would look cool.
No wonder you're so small you can't build up any muscle mass because you burned it all.
I mean, logistically,
I'm pretty sure she's
psionics would
stronger
probably...
than Haseo.
Strength-wise, I am 1 point above him. I used to have 23, but that was because of an item that I then gave to Pippin.
Now Pippin's strong.
But, I mean, logistically, using psionics would probably burn a lot of calories the same way using magic would.
Why do you think
Or
elves feel so
key.
fucking skinny? At least the elder elves. I didn't realize that the Games Workshop changed the names of the Eldar to the Aldari and the Drukari.
Well, yeah, because people were making fun of them.
Really?
Anyways, back to session, Nikki.
Sorry. Oh. Well. You guys are sitting around eating breakfast.
No. Wrong.
Waiting for food.
It
Yeah.
is still afternoon
Yep,
of the day we arrived.
that's true. Dinner time.
Also
Dinner
not correct.
time.
Wishes
It's already
it
past
was-
dinner.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of us.
Well, you are here at their house. Technically, you guys don't have to do too much right now. Other than Quintana does need to message her superiors. She's
Mhm.
arrived home.
Yeah, but I can delegate that task to someone else. I literally have people to do anything here. That is correct. We can. One moment. I must rejoin
Did
the
you?
Foundry as something else.
What?
Oh no. Roxy brought up a great point. You see, we can simply set up the game table.
The game table.
Who wants to gamba?
Oh. That's fair.
Oh, why not? Gambling is always fun.
Alright.
It would appear there would be a lot of work then, Jørgen.
I'm right here, you know.
She knows.
Correct.
Ah, there we go. That's the other one I was looking
Fucking
for.
rude.
Playing checkers or chess.
Well, there's not a chessboard one.
Now the real question is, do you have a table set up for Moose Master?
Look, I only have so many assets, damn it. There we go. So who wants to go gambling?
Oh, what game do we play?
Let's go gambling. What?
Well,
Yeah,
judging by the shape of the table, probably blackjack.
I love blackjack.
great. Never heard of a game, but if it is card game, great.
Why is Nakano here?
Why not?
That was out of character, jackass.
She's never been
Hold-
gambling.
Hold on, Enseric. Hold right click on your token and hold shift, then let go above the chair.
Thank you.
There you
Let's
go.
shift. Okay, yeah. Let's not let's shift. Thank you.
But she's never been gambling, so
That. Oh right, they weren't technically in the gambling hall at the funny place.
Where? Round one. What are your
Alright.
bets?
Everyone type below that.
whenever I'm typing my bet, it's mine and Nakano's combined.
Is Jørgen or Tashure gonna join?
Sure, does not gamble, so she'll be sitting it out.
Fair enough.
Oh wait, you can be playing Dragon's Chest with Moxie.
Pretty sure that's not
Oh,
better.
you died there.
Oof. Sad. What you do think I'm gonna do is
Oh.
enter
Tashure
Puff
just
Smoke and
slips
start
into
looking
the
around upstairs.
Oh,
slips into the
you're-
shadows.
You're going up the stairs?
Yep.
I can tell you exactly what you find there. It's nothing interesting. That's just where that's just where Sinister and the other house workers have their quarters.
You see a bunch of simple bedrooms, but they are decorated with things they like.
Sinister's probably has a large central cushion in the center of the room instead of a bed because he is a Naga.
Like,
Weirdly, one of the rooms has a lot of dirt just all over the floor.
Yeah, unfortunately, due to map limitations, all of the interesting things are on the ground floor.
I could have made a second floor
That's what I was afraid of.
just off in the background, but
There might be a hidden secret in the map, but I'll press the digitation to mop up some of the dirt and then just quietly sling my way downstairs again.
Yeah.
Oh boy. The door isn't locked.
I was just about to say I was going to type in check.
The door isn't locked.
There are only two doors on this map that would be locked: her office and the master bedroom.
I know which one I'm going for then.
Uh, 5, 10, 15.
Does Quintana lock her bedroom?
he just said
It's
yes.
what I just said.
Yeah, he just said
There are
that.
only two places that would be locked: her bedroom and the office.
Fair enough.
Okay, so 25 total
Mhm.
for round one.
Do I see anything around Nikki?
Nothing yet.
Okay. I'd like to take a look at the door and see if it's locked.
Ah, it is. But as you're checking that, a door opens behind you.
Who the fuck?
A different. I had to replace one of your retainers because I remembered who they were.
Surprise!
Surprise! Actually, I don't know if I want to use that.
Everybody just. Oh no, somebody's there.
Okay, we can roll whenever you're done.
I forget, how's this working again?
So it's 2d10. One is ace. 10 is the 10 and any face cards because they have the same value. Everything else is self-explanatory.
Hello there,
Mhm.
sir. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, I believe your master, I assume he is your master, is playing blackjack and it's not really something of my interest. He's looking for something interesting to do. Would you have any recommendations?
He flutters his feathers a bit and, We have a library.
I've seen that. It appeared to be interesting.
We also have a display of weapons. A set of dueling pistols, if that is your fancy.
Not my type of weaponry, but I suppose I could look at them.
Oh, they're not
One
meant to be
moment.
loaded with lethals.
Oh,
That's what you think.
Oh, for guests.
more for display.
Oh, no, they're meant for playing. Ever dueled someone? They are a harpy.
Sure, what? I don't believe I've ever dueled someone.
Hmm.
Are you offering a friendly duel?
Ah. You could say friendly, yes. I have no knowledge of you, so I have no opinion whether you are on my good side or bad side so far. Neutral.
That is more than justified. Certainly. Let's go ahead. You're a master, or mistress, technically. I forget what the gender neutral term is, but she can attest that I'm a someone in mutual employ. And as Tashure sort of turns to greet her, he's going to use his arm to try and relock the door.
Oh no, the door didn't unlock.
Really? 26?
26 and it's
I didn't
fuck.
say
Wow.
it was a mundane lock, did I?
Oh.
I never asked whether it was, but good to know.
Do you think a scion would use a mundane lock for their vulnerable places?
It is made of wood.
No, but I think that Soviet player would.
That's funny. That's because real
There are al-
Soviet has the benefit of the desk blicky.
There is also the gardens out back if you want to explore the various things we have planted all about.
There's the gardens.
I
the
don't
fields.
think food is of interest for
It is.
your kind, probably. But
It is not. However, I can appreciate the effort of a good meal, artistry and design and all that, but never the main component.
The fields are quite beautiful.
Would you care to show me them, if you were able to?
Certainly. Mistress, I am just heading out to the fields to show this one. She looks over. He looks over, seeing you're like really intent on your game. I'll come back.
Quintana just fucking hit a bust on the goddamn blackjack table.
Bust. She's staying at 20.
She's staying at 20. Yeah.
Jørgen's well, it was supposed to be in first night,
And so,
but
yeah.
Jørgen
So,
could
14
technically
Jørgen.
keep going.
yeah, you can. You want to keep going, Jørgen? Because the only way you're beating Nakano is a 21.
Let's go.
No.
Last.
So that's 20 for
Nothing.
Jørgen. Enseric's busted.
No,
Alright,
that's
Jørgen. You need it.
What? No, they're at 21.
Who?
Oh, that's Enseric, sorry.
Yes,
Jørgen's
that's
at 20.
Enseric.
Sorry.
I'm keeping.
I'm
I'm keeping
blind.
track.
Don't
Don't worry, I got
glasses.
this.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see. What did Nestor have?
Oh, Sinister?
Yeah, it's Nestor. And just drops to 21.
No, he had 12,
So-
which means he would hit until he hits at minimum 17.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to hit one more time. He's busted.
Bust.
And
Bust.
no, cringe. Jørgen gets 25 gold.
What do you mean? Nakano and him have tied.
No, 21.
Yes. No, he rolled a 6, not a 7. He's at 20.
He's at 20. They're even.
So then it would.
Split.
I guess.
So yeah, split.
Well,
Split the
because here's
rewards.
the problem: if either of them hit, they bust.
No, if they roll an ace, that'd be 21.
All right, then roll,
We'll go
smartass.
this way.
I mean, Nakano chose to stay at 20, so now it's just. If anything,
he-
it would split. So
As he takes you to the back, behind the estate, you will see like fields of different varieties, as well as some trees on the outer edges, also providing fruit and other things.
There is a section of just primordial beasts that are treated like cattle. The roaming field of Spinosauruses.
Yeah,
No, not Spinosaurus. The fucking
Stegosaurus.
yes.
I
am
am
a
a
one.
Stegosaurus. Yeah, there's
A concerning amount of kobolds working the fields that produce crops.
slowly seeing.
Yes, your mistress did say that the kobolds here were not exactly held against their will, but rather reside here willingly.
Oh, yes, they see mistress as, equal to a dragon in their culture. A little bit of history is, she actually saved a family of kobolds from a dragon's tyranny long ago, and they just have been following her ever since. And slowly and but surely more came and arrived afterwards. Several generations of kobolds alongside her. I am technically the youngest of the people who have worked for her. Sinister being one of the longer ones.
He does seem quite experienced, even amongst what Naga, I believe the terminology is.
Yes, Yuan-Ti.
Yuan-Ti. And just glitches out slightly.
go go
Only
5
to remember that.
12 gold, 5
Still,
silver.
it's reassuring to hear that the servitude was gained through loyalty.
Quite. Well,
Why?
they are happy and well fed here as well.
Right.
But they actually like working to keep themselves busy.
It does fill the existence of their lives. It has some sense to it. May I ask your position here, if it is not too out there?
Oh. I am one of...
Same with it.
I am the bookkeeper here. I make sure all the everything is written down and documented that needs to be. And anything that is missing, I fill in the blanks for. I'm not always at the estate sometimes. I have to go out and gather more. I also, along with the bookkeeping, have to keep aware of treasury and things. Sinister helps with cooking, cleaning, and tidying of the place and organization. As I am not the well-organized one, I just put the books where I want them to. And he'll go in and fix it.
He seemed quite astute, even for a butler. Then again, that would make sense as he is... You said he was here for the longest of everyone you had seen prior?
Correct. Though I would say the kobolds have been around here much longer than the two of us.
They've been around here as a presence, but not as a individual, from the sounds of it.
I'm not sure.
My knowledge of physiology is limited, but they do not have long lifespans.
They do not. I'm not sure what what Mr. says. People who were around here before us. But she hired me a few years ago. Around near when the curses that plagued this land ended. Around then. It is surprising that we are able to leave this land once again. Without airships, now we can freely roam the seas once again. It's a blessing.
The freedom of movement.
Indeed. There's also... what is it? The dragons here have also calmed down and aren't as rampant and aggressive. They're back to being protectors, keeping the leviathans at bay. Did you know the original king that used to rule these lands was given a adamantine crown formed from the scales of the adamantine dragon family that lives in the mountains just to the... Where does Quintana live? Which city is she closest to?
Between the city of Ire and the new harbor that was established.
Oh, so then it would be like the southeast. Little to the southeast, across the river there, crossing the mountains. They aren't aggressive towards mortals. They actually like visitors, surprisingly. Not that they won't protect themselves from nasty individuals. Oh my god, Enseric.
Oops.
Oh fuck, Haseo.
Oops.
I think Enseric just wins.
He rolled
Yeah.
he rolled a ace and a
21.
yeah 21.
Ace with 10. Exactly.
Yeah, you just if you roll blackjack off the bat, you just automatically win. So add 50 GP to your inventory, you little shit.
Let's see.
Nikki, I'd like to use my Mystic Hand to cheat.
Of
No.
course. Yeah.
Nikki,
unfair.
I'd
Let's
like
go.
to use my Mystic Hand to swap our hands.
No. You don't even know. You can't even know that his hand is better than yours
Yes.
until it's like
Until
revealed.
it's the reveals.
Excuse me, Scion with telepathy. I can read all of your minds. I just used
That doesn't fucking mean
Wait.
what the fuck.
Yeah.
What? No.
Wait.
Oh
do you
hell
think-
no.
You could read surface thoughts.
Yeah, and pulling an ace and a 10 would qualify as surface thoughts because that's neuron activation.
It's
I would
just-
assume. I would
Hmm.
think you have to choose like who you're focusing on for that.
Yeah,
So like,
focusing on. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, usually I would agree with you. However, if you look at my sheet and look how many Scion points I have 17 total.
okay, wait, click the actual feature.
Damn, that's crazy.
Huh?
You're crazy.
You know, I'm not seeing a feature that states that you do this.
Damn. Explodes Haseo with my mind.
Get Gilgameshed.
Get Gilgamesh.
What?
Okay, so when
Winner. Enseric. I cannot cheat with this kid.
Don't worry, he'll lose more. He already lost more.
well, let's get some high stakes gambling in here. Come on, you start us off, Quintana, because it goes last year.
Yeah.
Oh damn, there goes Jørgen.
Haiti will ask, what do you know of our land? What history have you heard about?
Not too much, apparently.
Hmm.
My origin is more based of a something more recent.
Ah,
Are you aware of the war between, well, the war, the one where Zvarians and Warforged were used as foot soldiers?
the Great Crystal Wars, yes. Our kingdom was dragged into the middle of it, but we weren't seen as threats to either side. We were seen as a resource. One wanted to conquer, the other one tried diplomacy and sneakier tactics to take control.
I'm not gonna get double sevens.
One more 7,
Yes.
she wins.
No. Oh, wait. Hold on.
7
is that a
times 3
19?
is 21. What do you mean?
Ensric's at a
12.
It goes
Yeah,
left
but-
to
yeah.
right. You don't roll until after
Oh.
Nakano.
Oh no. Well, still,
Um.
let him keep that because that is a 21. Ensric got a 1, so he got a miss. Oh, actually, wait, that's 14.
That's not a 21.
Yeah, that's 20. But
What?
6 plus 5 is 11.
yeah, I know. I
22.
just realized.
11. It's either
12 or 22.
20.
12 or
And
22. Yeah.
because because ace is the only flexible card, it goes with what works for your hand, which means it's a 12.
It's a 12. Yeah. I don't. And sorry if I rolled before everyone. I just don't know how it's. I understand, but probably it's just the cards are dealt with order, and the rolls are just for numbers.
Correct. All right.
So, yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's not a 21? Because it's so it'd be 5
oh.
plus 10, 15
No.
plus 6 is 21. What?
No. 6.
Ace is 11 or 1.
Please, I understand the rules
Oh.
of blackjack. I'm trying to explain this.
I-
Ace is 1 or 11.
That's
You
that's
roll
my
a
confusion.
5, which would be a 16. He then rolled a 6, which would make it a 22. However,
Yeah.
ace goes to the value that works for your hand, which means it's a 12.
Yeah. I'm just stupid.
Anyways, is Haseo staying at 19 or is he hitting?
Well, I'll wait for Enseric to finish up since he jumped up.
No,
Well, to answer your question, I was constructed shortly after it. I believe it was 2 years at the end of the negotiations. But my knowledge of the lands entirely is very minimal.
Oh, Haseo busted.
Awesome. Okay, I need a new
And they
semester.
busted. I think I win. And
What do you have?
I have
6
a
plus.
19.
You have 19? Fuck. 3. Fuck.
He has to stand at 17. He can't
Yeah,
roll
no,
anymore.
they can't. If they roll 17 or higher, they can't roll.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
That's the dealer's rule.
Winner, Kuntama. During the Crystal Wars, the Crystal Empire invaded this land and tried to take our mines and prisons. Successfully, mind you. They were successful on a few accounts. With your incredible technology of siege mechs, or siege creatures, and robotics and golems. You guys took over our land pretty quickly, at least not our cities. However, the other kingdom had other plans. They tried to manipulate our king, failed miserably. Eventually, the war ended, causing the collapse. During so, some splinter groups of that Scalic Dominion or Oros dynasty got ahead of themselves. They took over a government in a few different cities, manipulated the citizens using some sort of psionic based device, and slowly but surely took control of the land here, pushing out the king who had disappeared. Though that is something us citizens still don't know much about. Our king is back, but as a god, nonetheless. but he doesn't rule us anymore. His son,
An actual god.
a pillar, he has risen to. Chosen god of the higher-ups. There's... oh. The rulers we have now consist of the king, the former king's son, the council. Him having the crown that once had, returned back to him. He took back control of the cities. But he made sure that he wasn't the only ruler. Made sure to have representatives of all the different cities and towns.
Also, what would be considered in... I'm not sure what the land was, but similar to a barony. They would all report, the people of the villages report to the heads of these villages, who in return report to this king, or kingsman placed.
Another group. Oh, there's some crazy things that have happened on this continent throughout the years. A group of adventurers took down a tower filled with a cannibal wizard, destroyed the tower, and the demons were released. Then a different group of adventurers destroyed the Tower of Demons and took over the tower. Free architecture, or free building, I guess, from the demons. Those adventurers have actually built out that whole tower and have expanded upon it. It's sort of like a little colony now.
Colony of demonkind.
Oh, no. The adventurers have wiped all demons from that tower. It is just them and people they've, well, hired and protected. Is Jørgen playing checkers against Moxie?
And what is your opinion of your master, Heidi?
My opinion of my master? Oh.
Yes.
I would say she's more open-minded than others of her kind. Ones I've run into and had the chance of bumping into have not always been so kind. Compared to them, she's much more tolerant of what they would call lesser races.
Hmm. It makes sense. From what I gathered of her, she seems rather... It is not the exact same phrasing that I would use, but... Not look down on everyone as high and mighty is rather... intrigued of what they could be. Strange way. Like more in sense with potential than stereotype.
Her kind is very old. They predate most races on this plane. Even some of the races on the other planes, too.
Yes, I've heard. Eldar,
They
most commonly associated as the progenitor of elven kind.
and humans.
Hmm.
For that.
There's a few other races that are technically of elder elf origin. But they weren't created the way you think. They were natural, but they were selected, sort of. Let's say...
Rather like someone would
like
cultivate plants in a
gods
way.
playing with... They see us as their children, creations, and things like that. At least the gods of their kind do. Though Quintana hasn't said much about those said gods, other than that they're dangerous and I should not research into them.
That would be understandable. It sounds that they would not want to elevate or use them for their purpose and then just leaves them to bleed. Cruel, but undeniable.
Though many may remember that the ceiling of the Elder of City may have sealed away those gods. Though their kind still roams about, despite the ceiling of the city. So many lucky left before they could be trapped in a cycle.
Where they would appear to best belong.
What?
Is based on the fact that their godhood is
Go ahead.
debatable in ways.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Did you accept this life you were given? I heard that your kingdom once dealt with souls, and seeing the remnants of the battlefields that were here, scouring for knowledge and all, was hoping they'd left behind tactic books and things after being wiped. I found items to deal with souls, and I sort of saw that in some of the mechs that roam about the wilds here. Gone haywire, the soul magic on the fritz. Did you volunteer, or did you become this by force? If you can't answer, that is fine. It's no matter. I'm just more curious to see what kind of nation the Crystal Empire is like.
I'm not of the Crystal Empire in the traditional sense. My birth, creation, so to speak, it was not one born out of war. In fact, I was born 2 years after the end of the negotiations. My maker was a dwarven individual of House Hornbreaker that left a sizable legacy behind. I believe he was the last of his house. As for what drove him to create me, I have no idea. And truth be told, that is something I don't believe I will ever need to, nor want to discover. Because moments after the initial creation process that would result in my existence, rogue Asvarians killed him. He sundered the laboratory in places to absolute ruin. All that's left is the location where I was created, forged, birthed, is ash and rust. So to answer your question, I'm a person of the what remains of the Crystal Empire simply because I'm not a part of the war. I have no idea if my soul was reclaimed from the dead or if it was just happenstance.
Ah.
Technically, while I was born in the Crystal Empire, I have no allegiance, so to speak. With the exception being of the Empress who's hired me for this job, alongside Quintana, Enseric, Jørgen, Haseo, and Nakana.
Created with free will.
Indeed. Created with free will. I've never known nothing else, so may as well have it for my own.
Do you have any
Moxie
memories
as well. I
of
forgot to
your...
add Moxie. That was slightly embarrassing.
Do you have any memories of before? Before
Actually,
before your creation as a Warforge. Do you have memories of what that soul was before?
Nikki, would I be able to make a history check on that? Or would that be more something up to me as a player?
That is... Technically, that's up to you.
Okay. 15 or above, I remember something. Anything below, nothing to remember. Or at least something similar. You okay there, Quinton?
Door stuck. Door stuck.
Unfortunately, Foundry does not have an option to set who owns doors.
15
Yeah, sorry,
doesn't make
Enseric.
it.
It's
Does it not? 1 second.
No.
Fair enough. I should
15.
see if there's a module that allow you to actually unlock doors and shit.
I doubt it for version 9. You're like 3 versions behind now.
Yeah, and I don't know
True.
if I can update. I could
You
probably
can-
update to version 10. I just gotta see if all my modules are up to date to that stuff. I'll do that at some point. But converting all my campaigns to version 10. Oof.
It'd be a pain and a nightmare all in one.
Somewhat. I would get my Dreamwalkers back.
Why?
Because they're in version 10.
You
So
mean
it-
deal breakers.
Deal breakers. Oh yeah, deal breakers. Original deal breakers. They wouldn't be broken. And I'd have all the NPCs I have within their fucking campaign back. It's no joke. I've had it lost for like a year or 2.
Tashure would
Ah,
think to himself for a while and just nothing of my physical form or anything above what happened before, but all I remember are the abyssal words for infect, protect, repeating over and over like a mantra. Zewa waze. The meaning I'm not exactly sure of, and truth be told, I'm not sure how it could apply as well. And Tashure holds up both arms, and sort of the smoke coalesces and just reveals the hidden blade.
ah.
I wasn't exactly made for infecting or protecting, so it'll be a bit lost on me. Smoke coalesce back. Beyond that, attempts to resurface those memories haven't exactly come to fruition.
Ah. I have a out of character question for Tashure that I want you to. I'm gonna DM you a question because I don't want to say it out loud because it may. What?
Okay.
And I love that we are just all going for a kitchen. That is just amazing.
Like, cram Moxie in the library so that Haseo is alone with a woman.
Well, not exactly
It's
alone.
unthinkable.
There is a whole swarm of mechanoids and spirits around him.
This is about what you'd expect a rich person's kitchen in age-appropriate technology to look like.
Here's my answer.
Not in character. Do we know where we are going to be staying? Or not yet?
Okie dokie.
Mm.
You can head back to the. I'll take us back to the street.
Thank you.
Knock, knock, knock. You guys can speak out. Oh, wait. Does your mic still not work, Foxy?
He doesn't have a mic because he's actually on a trip somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think you want me to use my mic.
That sounded like it was like really close.
That was really close, yeah.
Yeah, that's a laptop mic.
Yeah, for a laptop.
Hey, you make do with what you have.
Yeah.
I believe you should have already learned the spell by now.
It would have took 6 hours, only had 2 in between arriving here and between disembarking. I would have only had 2 hours done, so
It's an hour between. It's an hour per level, unless it is like specified otherwise by your subclass. And then I forget the gold cost.
So you were given the cantrip formula for the other thing too. So every long rest, you can swap out your cantrip for one of your cantrips for it. That's the thing just wizards can do.
Because wizards are funny and they can hot swap.
so it is hour per spell level, only put in 2 hours, so I'd need to finish off 1 last hour in order to have it put in turn. So I'll spend time doing that then.
Okay.
I mean, the other question was, were you going to try and sneak into the office?
The office wouldn't intrigue me.
The
bedroom,
bedroom
however.
does.
Yeah,
Well,
You can tell a lot more about a person from where they choose to let their guard down. Plus, the office is always an easy target, and one of the first things people tend to check to and defend.
Hmm.
Not to say I'm not going to be calling for the office, but
Everyone
I have a
always
few
has
things to
a
watch out
secret
for.
compartment in their closet.
That's not
For
true.
skeletons.
I watched a TV show or something where the person's like, I saw a thing on it, and then it happened. I opened my grandfather's. I found a secret compartment in my grandfather's closet, and I found
There
one in
was a
your
skeleton.
father's. So it must be one closet.
Every
For the
closet having.
fatality rate.
I don't know if it went exactly like that, but it was something like that. Anyway, Moxie's probably gonna sit down too. Chillax. Quintana, you will hear Haiti knock, then open the door and walk in, and then plop down on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have access to assets, so I can't swivel chair.
Swivel chair. Ooh.
Just the main villain spins
The
his chair.
swivel chair was invented in the 1700s by Thomas Jefferson.
That's what the Illuminati want you to think.
Oh, they found. I think it was Jefferson, wasn't it?
It was.
That they found like a bunch of skeletons in their house.
Oh, I don't remember which founding father that was.
The one who discovered electricity.
Technically Edison, however, that's debated between him.
No,
and
the one with the
Tesla.
kite and the
That
key.
would be Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The one who liked gilfs.
Yeah. Anyway, Heidi will smile, be like, "You ignored me earlier." But I see you were quite focused on your gambling. Should I let the council know you are back home, or do I give it a day?
Inform them that we will need a meeting tomorrow.
Very well. You see him make a few hand motions in the air. Done.
Good. The only complication I could see is one of the new magistrates causing issue. But other than him, I don't think we have much to worry about.
Indeed. Should be fine. Though if any contingencies in case.
Hmm. Well, it's a bit of a problem of their own making, but it falls where it falls. I don't plan on risking my position here unnecessarily. The Empire, for the most part, has remained neutral since the lifting of the curse. But we both know that a lot of people still have very strong opinions on either matter.
Indeed. But you've spent your time in the kingdom and seeing how their leader is. Is there anything else I should write down and report, or do you have things for me to document?
their leader could become a problem if hostilities reignite, unless she is overthrown by her own people before then.
Hmm. Are they
They are not
incompetent?
as... No, their incompetence isn't the issue, it's their proficiencies and favor. They are an oath keeper of the old ways.
Ah, I can see why that could be problematic.
As for the ones in our company, do keep an eye on the young lord and that construct in their company. I don't want to judge based on appearances, but whoever created it had a purpose in mind, and I don't want him getting where he doesn't belong.
Oh, I think he was trying to sneak into your bedroom earlier, so I distracted him by taking him out to the fields and made sure he wasn't causing any trouble.
Hmm.
Those clairvoyance eyes are quite helpful.
Well, there's not much of value he'd be able to glean from the master bedroom, most of the important things, and the... Let's say skeletons in the closet are kept here for a reason.
Right. Where would you like to have the meeting?
It would be easier for them to send their representatives here.
Very well.
They can begin travel this evening and they'll be here by the morning or early afternoon.
Should I set the entrance to be more welcoming for a meeting, or should the dining room be sufficient?
Ask me that question when you figure out who exactly they're sending, because depending on that answer will be a different response. If it's the young king himself, we shouldn't have to worry about it that much. I've known him since he was a boy, after all.
Alright, very well.
Sorry, the display cases were off. It was bothering me. These ones were like just slightly shifted up, and it was getting to me.
I saw.
You saw and you didn't fix it?
Oh, I've learned how to control my compulsiveness. I will fix things sometimes when it really bugs me, but I've learned to hold back and not let it control me. You should see me build in Minecraft. I just have to make things certain ways. Anyway. Very well. If you have those documents ready...
Yes.
If you have those documents ready for me, I will get ready to organize them correctly and put them away and study.
I will pass off the relevant information.
And he will gladly and gracefully take them and head off into the study to finish up.
I say let's cut to the kitchen and let these two.
Alrighty. Jørgen and
work
Enseric.
through-
Yeah.
Well, because the master is home, Sinestro is going to be cooking a more lean-based meal.
Cringe and inaccurate.
Rude. Okay. Because she is back, she's actually going to make her... Oh, it could be Quintana's favorite meal.
Meat Gaddy and spag balls.
Probably, yeah.
You know you guys can talk too, right? Oh wait, Jørgen's text message.
Yeah. I'm not talking because of Jørgen. That could be challenging, yeah. Well, I got picked up by the Tashure. Well, that's another story of its own. We met at one very unfortunate event, but to be honest, in tavern, I was at a low rock bottom, as you can say, but so Tashure helped me out, and then I got to work for Empire. Mercenary life is very fluctuating at times. Yeah. Creature of the mind doesn't talk very much, so I got to do all the heavy lifting, as you can see. And it's very unpleasant, and I didn't even train my cooking skills well. Well, at least alchemy is very profitable business. He points at the potions on his belt. And you know where we're not gonna learn her skills with magic. Hmm? Yeah. Or is it just a magical weapon that just ignites when the blood is spilled? Yeah, we should. Well, let's help finish that meal and let's talk to her. And we will probably help to cook a meal for everyone.
Before this
What?
job, I used to be quite skilled with a knife. Now I
Really?
can put those knife skills to better uses for the master.
And what are you skilled for a knife?
Oh. I... with use of my tail, I was quite a... deadly shot.
Oh. That's, to be honest, yeah, that could be very dangerous.
It will, like...
And effective.
Pick up one of the smaller steak knives
Mm-hmm.
with their tail and, like, flick it at the wall. You fucking piece of shit.
Nah,
Oh,
reroll
no.
that, Nikki. This is an NPC. We ignore those.
We ignore wolves, yeah.
It flicks and pins a fly to the wall. Not like, well, just some sort of insect. Fucking
No,
pests.
I didn't even see that fast, but that is very good. Yeah. Well, I don't say I could flash my skills in so perceptive nature, but yeah, I can. I have my tricks up my sleeve, and he will just cook something and then just firstly Snester the just see that Enseric tosses that plate into the air and just appears and catches it. Well, let's see. Appears in the trail of smoke. Well, let's just see. Everyone is seated and ready for a meal, aren't we? And he starts helping out to set up the table.
Okay. Need all the meat diced up?
We can do that. In any particular matter? Do I stop in any particular matter? I'm just kidding. And he will start preparing for me. Mm. Also, how has she been treating any of your kind?
Sorry, repeat.
How has she been treating all of your kind? I heard kobolds. Now I see UNT. Where?
Ah. Mistress finds people with specialties she needs at the time. But the kobolds have been around here because she saved them. And that family's been here longer than I have been working under the mistress.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the kobolds that we have currently, but the family. No kobold could live that long.
Yeah. They tend to be quite easygoing and very short lives.
I have yet to ask Mistress how old she really is, but
That is very tricky question, especially for any kind of woman. That could be your end. So yeah, be careful with that.
I've thought about asking, but I've also learned not to piss her off. She doesn't.
Was treat kindly to any misdeeds? Yeah.
Well, let's just say she could make you regret without touching you.
That is the worst kind of regret.
Doesn't even need to talk.
Yes. Just stare. Yeah. That is the most dangerous ability, to just stare people down. I never learned that.
Oh, sorry. Back.
Yeah. Also, do you think if there is any free time you have, you can give me any pointers to your other skill in that accuracy with throwing knives?
Ah.
I think we're welcome.
Nope.
I think I could use some pointers that can help protect everyone in that group.
Hmm. Uh, sorry. Can you repeat that last part?
But I can use some tips to help protect tips from him to protect everyone in that group. Yeah.
Ah, I appreciate, but I think I am probably much older than you. I've lived a long life. Skills are quite old. But I appreciate the gesture.
That's what I found. It's a little bit. You learn more as you keep on going. And I guess if you're looking for a little help, I know a little thing or two about using a shield. Well, you don't seem like the shieldy type.
Yeah, I am more of evading cheats more than taking them head on. So yeah. But I can still dish out some main damage if I should need it to. Well, let's focus on some cooking, shall we?
I'll tell you, pass me the turmeric.
Yeah,
Let me figure it out. Speak to. Oh, there we go.
Here you go.
Just another
Yeah.
imbecile.
Another paper, maybe. Oh,
Or I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna press the button. Which button is it? Oh, I have the tools.
I love the fact that probably no one except. I love the fact that probably only Sinestro notices, but does not elaborate.
Yeah.
If you're both proficient, you could probably give one of you advantage.
oh.
Also, it's hilarious that we have two people. We have two people with cook's utensils, and then we also have brewer's supplies.
Yeah, that is amazing. If
We're
we
the cooking
started,
party.
We also have someone who is, I believe, oh damn, they're only proficient in performance. We have the resources to open our own independent tavern back at Haseo's town, and then undercut the competition.
yeah,
Yeah,
and also,
that's where Jørgen will retire.
yeah, just to start a new tavern. Yeah. Also, I love the fact that I can also brew not only you can brew drinks and I can brew potions as well. So yeah.
I believe potions require herbalism, not brewers.
Oh, I have alchemist supplies. I
Yeah.
think,
Oh,
yeah. I have them as well. So yeah.
So, Nikki, what is your theory on what dinosaur meat would look like?
Chicken.
Yeah, but like plesiosaur.
Oh,
You've seen what a plesiosaur looks like.
I guess that would taste more like alligator.
Hmm.
You know what alligator tastes like? Chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, it does,
Chicken
because they're
doesn't have a
dinosaurs.
fucking flavor.
Because they're dinosaurs. Don't you get it? A chicken is just a dinosaur. That's why
Exactly.
everything tastes like. That's why so many different things taste like chicken.
Because it's all chicken.
Because they all come from the same taste factory.
Same meat factory, yeah, chicken.
Factory.
I wonder what.
Alright.
I wonder what genome causes the taste of chicken in animals.
Maybe probably some genome like that, yeah.
Here we go. That matches your stealth.
I mean, I can make another
Okay.
one. I've been sitting here for a while observing them.
Yeah. So without looking around, you are going to go, so Quintana, where did you find this fine lad that you're working with?
What? You see an Enseric jewel when he sees Quintana.
He's one of the many strays that have wandered here through various circumstances. It's a bit of a habit taking them in.
It's a good habit. Many
It's
talents,
a great habit.
many talents can find your way in these holes.
Well, it was either hide him here or allow the Empire to capture him, and that would be a waste of talent. Especially since that talent can be redirected.
Everything can be redirected. And yeah. So, would you like to taste the dishes?
Hmm?
We have been cooking here for about how many? I don't.
Just about ready.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
I'll
going to
go
put some
for it.
finishing touches on.
of course. There is.
Wouldn't want to get ahead of ourselves and ruin our appetite, now would we?
A healthy meal can go a long ways, especially a delicious one.
And now the real question is, what do we put on the table for Tashure?
That is the real question. Yeah,
A book.
a book.
Jokingly, the book has a knife and fork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget the crayon.
Oh yeah, crayons.
I thought this. Give me a second. Yeah, don't let that pot boil over either there, Enseric.
Yeah. I am looking for it.
Yes. One of the things that I can do with my cook tools Your knowledge of cooking techniques allows you to assess the social patterns involved in a culture's eating habits. So I'm
Well,
going to.
Hey,
are you are you inciting Tashure or are you inciting the kitchen?
I'm inciting Tashure. I stepped out the door, just staring at Tashure. Let's see here.
purple crayons.
Gonna be honest with you guys, no idea what we need to feed him.
Oh, I
Hey,
usually just
you hang around. Yeah, you hang around him a bunch. What do you see him like to do
yeah
for dinner?
for dinner when I usually cook. He will just lost themselves into a book, and that's all. A book or just some scroll that we find on our journey. So yeah. To be honest, I usually put some crayons and he doesn't mind.
Okay,
So
I'll go
yeah.
ahead and look for that when we're almost wrapped up here.
So well, I hope we. Yeah, I think we. The sure will be already in the library and find some book that it likes. So yeah.
As a sum of almost by coincidence, Tashure gets up and looks for a book.
Yep.
As he finishes preparing the food, he will set plates all over the table. Well, not all over. He'll set 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. He'll set 6 plates and put a book and stuff on one more table plate next to where a plate would be. Sinestro will pull out the chair.
Unnecessary. Quick utility bot. Wake his ass up.
Oh no.
Fucking gut punches him.
If only he could roll on the crit table.
Haseo, you're fucking slapped awake.
Like temp HP takes it, I do not win it. Just a small force field around him.
Another 20. The utility bot is determined to wake you up.
Slaps your shit in a second time.
Ah!
Points.
Wins to the kitchen.
When did you become so violent?
I learned it from you.
So
Well, that's all of my luck for this session.
Yeah.
there's a fucking wall.
Yes.
What are you looking at?
Utility bot kid pulls himself up a seat.
I almost forgot. Is that
So I don't think I have blood tape prepared.
he stands up from a table and grabs some dish and puts the plate in front of a ferret. In front of him.
I am a weasel!
Weasel.
Lunges.
Great.
No. That's loud.
Shit. Said it. Fine.
He will just grab him. Yes, I know. And that's why I prepared it for you. He just put himself on Weasel on the top of a chair and then sits.
Well, that was interesting.
Tinker, I hope you know you are not getting a chair to sit in. Okay, you are being disassembled in the morning.
Sorry, he has a new friend now. His name is Utility Bot. Why do I have control of it?
Everyone has
Yeah,
control.
why
of
do?
Tinker.
Yeah, we all have control of them.
Oh yeah, everybody have control of the thing.
Friendship ended with Tashure. New friendship with Utility Bot.
Utility for the
Damn, that's crazy. Also, why is Haseo sitting at the end of the table?
What do you mean?
Well, the nobility would sit at the higher end of the table, like Quintana, towards the front, not the end.
Don't they typically sit at like the
opposite points.
at the opposite or what are these fucking called? End caps.
Oh, usually the end of the table would probably be the most noble person, and then the people next to him would be like the next ranking.
Right.
Hmm.
So
you probably should be next there, and I should probably be over where Nakano is.
in technical order, these two wouldn't be here. They're not people. So
Yeah.
yeet.
Wow, that's incredibly racist.
They're robots
Yeah.
that don't have free will like you do.
Hey, no! No! I'm
gonna put Tinker back on the
So
Big
those
Ethan.
two aren't at the table. Sinester and Heidi would be. They would be where Nakano and Moxie are. They would either be where like Enseric is sitting or next to Haseo and Moxie. Haseo and Nakano would sit on the same side of the table because, well, obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And then this middle area is where, you know, the party would sit, also towards the end. So either Jørgen or there we go.
Jørgen will move
I
over
was really
here.
hoping for a stalemate there.
And then we put Moxie either here or here if we want to keep the party all condensed.
Yeah.
Do I have control? I do not have control of the other one.
have a special
It seems this party has a little
Yeah.
bit more manners than the Saturday night game party.
Yeah. Maybe
Excuse me, he's
Smited.
safe.
You
Uh,
actually.
The rat is not allowed on the table. He is not people.
Ah! I can't delete him. Nikki, please delete him.
Delete who? Your weasel. Okay.
Yash and Weasel.
Caesar, no! What was that for?
I think
Pets and
Caesar's gonna go through
familiar
an
do not
existential
belong
crisis.
on the table, Haseo.
It's more than just a familiar. He's my teacher.
And this is imported oak from the original Druid groves. Do you know how hard that is to find and maintain?
Why the hell are you using such valuable wood for a table?
Because I have
Why
the
you-
money to afford it.
Why are you allowing your
master?
master to sit on the table? That's highly concerning.
Master, I said teacher.
Teacher,
You know, I
master,
feel
tutor, chifu.
if you're gonna get with the big game, if you're gonna be in the big leagues, and you really want to get that sugar style, you're really gonna need that. Get your looks up, man.
And
You
probably.
also
Gotta know
doing
your fancy stuff, right?
looks aren't everything in the Empire's culture from what I've observed. It plays a more minor role than it would someplace like here, or she grimaces the Scalic Dominion.
Hmm.
Well, you know where I'm from.
I don't
We
believe
know-
you ever mentioned it.
I don't actually remember where I'm from. I'm from the hills. Let's see here.
It should say
I'm from the Argus Isles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
The Argus
know anything
Isles
about that.
is full of nomadic tribes. They basically are a. There are 3 villages within that are all naturally made. Like they culled the trees into buildings and stuff while the trees are still growing. So they grew the trees around
that's pretty
an
cool.
interior. Like they literally made a town using the trees. Houses and furniture and things like that.
Well, okay. Where I'm from in the Argus Isles, we have a little bit of a different way to show if something's valuable or expensive, and that's the way that it was artistically created. Some of the finest carvings you could see, both in stone and wood, mind you. That's how you show your status. Not if you got something imported or had new fancy gadget. It was how nice your own work was. After all, I don't know if you guys seen my own hammer, but I've put my heart and soul into crafting that. It's one of the best pieces that I have.
Nikki,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of check would it be to see which artisan crafted this table?
History?
Oh, sweet. Would a 10 be enough to know where this table was crafted?
This table was imported from another kingdom. This one was imported from the Blessed Lands, or the Golden Sun Confederation. Yeah.
I believe the crafter responsible from this piece is located in the primordial blessed lands, or the Golden Sun Confederation, as they call themselves nowadays. Although I would keep the origin of where I sourced the materials away from any prying ears of druidic circles. They might not be too pleased about it.
I can understand why.
Yes, like how some of your delegates are a bit upset at the harbor town not far from here. Although, I do believe I forgot to mention they are growing a quite, at this point, healthy crystal tree.
Hmm.
All right.
Though she's saying this as she's stacking her plate. You notice it is a concerning amount. It is concerningly stacked on the side of plesiosaur steak to other vegetables and side.
See, I know she'll like it. See.
It's just like, yes, one steak. Normal, 2 steaks. Okay, that's a bit much. 3. Oh no. 4. What are you doing?
Okay, mate. Okay, maybe
Wait,
too
wait, wait,
much.
wait.
Go grab a steak for his own.
Nah, where's the screen cap? I have a perfect analog for this.
And what is the rarity of the steaks being cooked, actually?
On this continent, common, because there are dinosaurs here, and you would have seen that she has multiple pinned
No,
in
rarity is in
areas
like
keeping
the
them.
medium rare,
Medium
rare.
rare.
All done. That's what I mean. Not. So, what type of temp does Quintana eat it at?
Their preference would be much like mine, rare.
Like rare enough that a good vet could probably bring it back to life, or
No, not raw, you uncultured motherfucker. Rare. A nice dark red.
No, you cannot have a dinosaur as your pet.
I would have to go medium well.
Mm-hmm.
I like my steaks cooked. I don't really like a lot of the red. Even if it makes it chewy.
Unless
do that.
someone tries to stop them, Quintana's plate finna look like that.
I think Tashure would be one to be willing to stop that.
How do you
Just
stop
because he
them?
doesn't eat.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, they're
So we're gonna read the book that's just revealed.
yeah. Wicked. As you guys eat and all that, Why is Sinister sitting down?
Sinister's people. He gets to sit at the table.
Hmm. Fair enough. Or you could move him yourself.
I could not until now. Let's see what kind of drinks they would have brought out. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, what?
The strong alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
The good shit?
The good shit.
Like the fine scotch.
So everyone bar me needs to make Constitution saving throws.
Probably, yeah.
Probably, unless people reject the drink offered. Which there are at least 3 people that aren't.
I mean, Nakano and Haseo have already been drinking, so they're definitely tipsy. They wouldn't turn it down. I would, or well, at least Haseo. I don't know about Nakano.
Lightweight. Alert.
Right, we've been drinking from the second bottle of the good stuff.
Yeah, sake isn't high in alcohol content.
Nikityn, you can see my cursor too. We're staring at each other like, oh boy, here we go.
Here we go.
The 2 alcoholic cooks are gonna drink with you, Quintana. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Hey, over Haseo.
Sake.
Like a so, yeah.
Ooh.
You know, I should use that for a character name sometime. That's actually not that bad.
Alright, so who is making con saves?
Yeah, fuck it.
I
I'll say it was gonna
That is
show up.
amazing. I will
Oh.
use my
Oh,
inspiration
no.
on that one.
No, it's funnier if you keep the nat 1.
Oh yeah. No. But keep it. Yeah. Just
Does Nakano take a sip, and does Nakano drink Nikki?
Does Nakano drink? Yeah.
Is she going to drink the strong alcohol?
No.
Moxie would. So somebody roll for Moxie.
I don't know who has access to do that.
Moxie has a +2 to con, so d20 +2.
Yep.
Oh, like a light.
Moxie instantly becomes whiskey jelly or sake jelly.
such shit.
You know, like the
Ooh.
fucking Jello shots, like that.
Yeah.
Oh god, the fucking whiskey distiller that made it was I forget what specifically was. It was essentially these gel capsules that contained, I think it was either scotch or brandy. And everyone was making fucking fun of them for essentially trying to market high-end Jello shots.
I thought you were gonna make a joke on them looking very similar to Tide Pods.
They did.
Oh no!
Oh no.
That's even better though.
Yeah, here they are. This fucking bullshit. Fuck off. Fuck off, Washington Post. I'm not paying you money. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh my
Oh,
god, they
no.
actually look like Tide Pods.
It's so fucking stupid.
You know those like twisty shots? Like a little mini shot glass with like alcohol put into thirds?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just imagining them doing it like that, but with like little pods like that.
Well, here's the problem. Each one of those is about an equivalent of a shot in itself. They're also a lot bigger than they are exactly the dimensions of a Tide Pod. So, good luck fitting more than one of them in your mouth.
Glassless cocktails.
It's
Yeah.
so fucking stupid, and they got bullied for it.
I can see why. It's unfortunate though.
It's how awkward would it be if you accidentally put one of those in your washing machine and all your clothes smelled like good whiskey?
It would get diluted too much by the water.
But still, the food calls.
It looks stupid as fuck, but I'd be willing to give it a shot. Forgive the pun. You can trust me, Richard Nixon.
What is your name, Richard Dixon?
Why?
I like having different names each week.
Oh, yeah.
Last week was the anti-DILF. I think at one point before it was Soul owes me $10 or Soul owes Nikki $10.
What?
I don't know, Nikki's
Yeah.
money.
What?
Why?
It was written, so it is true.
No, it fucking isn't.
This is the law of the internet.
So, you know the joke America deep fries everything? I just saw a deep fried Uncrustable. Why do you guys do this? Why must you
I
deep fry
don't hate
things
it,
like
but I'm confused
pickles?
by it.
I'm more
It's okay.
confused of why the fuck there are Uncrustable grilled cheeses.
There's
Wait, really?
Uncrustable grilled cheese?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the frozen food section, you can get two types of Uncrustables: the classic PB&J and grilled cheese.
That's-
Why?
They're for me because I don't like PBJs.
I'm okay with that a little bit. A little bit. I would never eat them frozen. They would have to be like...
Well, yeah, you're
Yeah, it's gotta
supposed
be
to
cooked.
heat it up.
Yeah. Secondary point.
Are you sure they still do it?
Pizza Pops, right? Someone
Yes.
made a poutine pizza pop. It is the most disgusting
Ooh.
disgusting pizza pop I've ever tasted in my fucking life. It's not good
What's a
tasting.
pizza pop?
It's a pizza pocket.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh, they made a poutine one of those.
It's like a calzone.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
But it's just
It's
gravy and cheese, and the gravy's not, it's like cheap gravy.
Oh, it's such. Oh,
And like
right.
little bits of cheese curds inside. And like
That sounds
very,
not bad.
very
Not
soggy
good.
potato. I think there is
That is
little
a
bits
fun-
of potato, but I couldn't tell. It was not great. Anyway,
Alright, Haseo gets 2.5 drinks through.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, do we keep on rolling?
oh yeah.
I mean, I just set
Oh.
the DC like 15 for myself.
No, I'm gonna stay with like the roll of 9. We get 3 drinks in, and then it's just thunk. Enseric, thunk. Moxie, thunk.
No, the last
Will
case,
not.
but from Enseric. That
Full funk.
evening needs some music, and just slams on the table.
No, it's like their head hits the table, and then they start like melting because they can't control their form.
Oh, no, he can't control. You know what? Yeah, it's funnier. Yeah, he just
I was talking.
swings down.
Sorry, I was talking about Moxie.
Oh, about Moxie. Yeah, sorry.
I forget that you also change forms.
Yeah, we both change forms.
This is so true.
Well-
Tanker, please play Despacito.
You're gonna look over at Celeste and Heidi and go, well, probably gonna need to get them to a more comfortable position.
Waka. Ooh. Well, you guys, a bunch of you get drunk. Sinestro will look at Haiti and sigh. He's going to walk around the table, lay a few of you on his tail, and keep slithering about like a train.
Like an unconscious train.
Right?
Damn, belligerently.
And
I don't think
Haiti
Jørgen is
will
done.
take Quintana to her room.
No, the drunken ones are on the tail. Jørgen's just following behind with Tashure.
There's like two people per
What?
house, right?
Should be following.
So, from what I remember, Tashure and Enseric are sharing. Moxie and Jørgen would have their own, and then Nakano and Haseo have their own.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You want a person who can't sleep with a person who needs sleep in the same place? Why not have the two people who don't sleep at all in the same
Enseric and Tashure travel together.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they would be.
Yeah.
They'd be used to
The
it.
logic behind that.
I
Yeah,
was more
maybe.
meaning for Jørgen.
Jørgen would have his own independent house, so would Moxie.
Okay.
There are 4 guest
Yeah.
houses for a reason. Everyone has a private space.
Oh, neat.
It just so happens that we have two sets of individuals that would be used to sharing a space.
And the bots can
Um,
be taken care of by the kobolds.
I
So-
will not be beaten.
Basically, upon entering, each of you would notice in the bedroom next to the wardrobe there is a basket with a labeled hanger for said basket outside the door. You would assume this is where you're supposed to put clothes for them to be dealt with while you sleep.
Yeah, okay.
Fancy.
Fancy.
Tashure would probably watch a small group of kobolds coming in to collect the basket and then coming back within a few hours later.
Adorable yet concerning.
It is just
But
adorable.
the kobolds take care of almost everything. I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Tashure going to try to get back into the house during the night?
Not this night, at least. It would be sort of spending time copying stuff into his backup spellbook. So you're safe for now.
Bold
Well,
of
I mean,
you
your secrets are
assuming-
safe for now.
Bold of you to assume we're staying here longer than necessary.
I did. So you will get bored and just slid around as a bat.
Mm.
As you can see, I am not the guardian here.
Hmm. Nikki?
Sorry. Well, as you all enter your beds to rest, I think I'll have to end it here.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta go home. My cat's gonna be pissed at me.
Oh yeah,
They got you
don't
working
piss for cat.
overtime.
I came in late and I was like, that won't be a problem because we're not gonna have a game today because it's the last week. Lol, Mal even.
Lol.
Alright, well, either way, thank you all so much for joining us for today's session of the For the Crystal Empire. I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Also,
Bye, Jack.
if I don't
Bye.
see any of you Thursday, happy Halloween and Thanksgiving and things, because I think those are coming up. Or did you? Okay, I keep forgetting. American Thanksgiving is in October, isn't it?
No,
No,
November.
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 Yeah, we always
Last
have. Yeah, here in
Thursday in
Canada.
November.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. I had Thanksgiving like a week or so ago. I just didn't really celebrate it that much because I worked that day, so I didn't get to enjoy dinner with family, unfortunately. But I did on my birthday, so it's even better.
It is indeed better.
Thank you all so much for joining us, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Also, thank you for the new follows, subs, gifted subs, resubs, all the things you support me and my players. I really appreciate it all. And bye-bye.
Don't forget the
Man.
Patreon.